Hello, everyone. And oh dear. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to From Our Basement Gaming. It was really quiet for a moment, but I fixed it.
Hey, everyone.
We are back.
Yes, we are.
Part 23 of Croc.
23 parts. 23 parts.
It's 23 parts and more to see.
There we are.
I already had all of my cough drops.
I see.
Such misery. I was trying and failing to come up with a rhyme.
You did pretty good.
Thank you.
I don't hold it too against you.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be too high. Forgive me, I'm messing with the volume, so I think that's good. I think I got it to the right place.
Oh, shizzle gizzlegar.
Oh no. We had been doing so well, it had been so long.
Yeah, it's the first time this is happening.
Ohio.
Yeah.
It's like the olden days.
Except it's still like the olden days.
Yeah, except that it's the nowadays.
Yeah.
It's an inside joke between us. I don't know if we told you guys about it on the channel, but yeah.
True. It dates back to when Kevin and I were watching a lot of Code Geass.
Yeah. And we were role-playing in the early hours of the early hours of the morning, meaning it's still considered nighttime early hours of the morning. And Connor was falling asleep, so he was starting to not English very well.
No, speaking very badly, yes.
Yeah. So you were like, it'll be just like the old times, except now and now we can do more because it's the present. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Which cracked.
We can play and hang out like old times, except we can do more because it's the present.
Yeah.
And you looked at me like I had three heads. And we're like, are you
okay?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, of course.
What's the matter? I was like...
Yeah, because your brain didn't process how it came out.
No, it didn't.
You're like, this sounds perfectly fine to me.
Yeah, and it did.
Yeah.
Then the next nugget I made was, I love it when hands touch each other are warm.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were role-playing. One character touched the other hand, a character's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she said, "Oh, so warm." And you're like, "Good. I love it when hands that touch each other are warm."
Now that you mention that, it makes it even more hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, you having the full context of what was going on in the scene.
Yeah.
She was reacting to it. And it wasn't the character you were playing. Your character was observing it.
Pretty much.
So he's like, good, I love it when hands that touch each other are warm.
Yep. That's when you're like, okay, you're not.
I'm like, alright, it's time to go to bed. Oh no.
Dookie.
No. It's apparently only on our end.
Yeah.
Because it's fine here.
Yeah, the computer, it's doing okay on the computer, but...
Yeah, other than the delay, which made you miss the one thing, but... Yeah, on our end, it looks like the game froze, but it did not.
Right.
Forgive us, we're working with a delay, because the monitor's a little bit slow, so... actually...
Good,
there
we're
it's back. I was going to say, it's not Connor's fault if he's doing worse than normal.
Yeah.
Although that wasn't a delay.
Yeah, that was...
Because we're back on the TV now, so...
Struggling to readjust my eyes.
Yes.
And you did point out it's really, really cold out at time of recording. And you did tell me that you can get dehydrated in sub-zero cold, right?
Yeah, I think you can get dehydrated regardless.
Yeah.
It's not a temperature thing, it's if you don't have enough liquid. And the air is very dry, so actually you're more at risk for your skin getting dehydrated.
Gotcha.
That's why my hands are always in terrible shape in the winter.
Gotcha.
And another reason I get cranky about winter.
Yes.
That, and as somebody who suffers from chronic pain, which, by the way, don't even say a thing about my age because I've been suffering with this pain since I was 7.
Yes.
Yeah, it's worse in the winter. So, yeah. And you know, when I was younger and I had more hope that, maybe I could be healed of my chronic pain or that it could get better, I wasn't as bitter about winter.
Mm-hmm.
But considering it just seems to get worse the older I get, yeah, I'm pretty bitter about winter.
Well, I don't blame you there, my man.
But yeah, I'm getting really tired of seeing fellow millennials and even some Gen Zs that are a little bit on the older end of the Gen Z making jokes about back pain and needing glasses and all that.
We're already making fun of our back pain?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Now I know within the context of the one I watched today, she was doing it in a way where she was making fun of the kids menu at a certain restaurant, saying something that implied that made the 1990s sound older than it is, where she recognized, that weird S symbol thing everybody was doing?
Oh, the cool S?
Yeah.
That was very mysterious, and no one really knows.
Yeah. Yeah, and she was there like, oh yeah, we drew that all the time as kids. And the menu had a little thing that said that, oh, this symbol was popular in the late 1900s.
1900s?
Yeah, it was probably a print error, I'm gonna say. They probably meant to say the late 1990s.
Yeah, I remember it as late, as early as, I guess 97, 96 would count as late 90s. Well, end of the middle, start of the late.
But that triggered her to make a joke about having back pain and, oh, they make the font on these menus so small. And I'm like, it would be fine if this was once or twice, but this happens all the time. And I'm like, I hate this.
Rightfully so.
Also, it's probably very offensive to people who, I guess in this case are farsighted and have been farsighted since childhood. It probably is an offensive joke.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying farsighted because she was looking at a menu right in front of her. Yeah, farsighted.
Yep.
Opposite of what I am. I'm nearsighted, and again, have been since childhood. But I'm bad. I don't wear glasses because they're supposed to help. The doctors always say, "Oh, it'll make your headaches better." And they all go, "Oh, you get migraines because you don't wear your glasses." Well, guess what? Glasses made my migraines worse even after the adjustment period. So that's why I don't do it. Well, I have to find a doctor I could talk to about it who would be nice and not all dismissy. Because I also have something, and I'm sure this is probably why it's worse with glasses. I have that thing where my eyes move at a different speed from each other. So I don't think that helps when they're trying to adjust to glasses lenses. Even though they're like, the sightedness is the same on each lens, and I know they can adjust that even if it's not. But it felt like my eye thing was worse with glasses on rather than better, which I think probably contributed to more headaches. And here's the thing, they do have... This is why insurance companies suck, by the way.
Yes.
With stuff like this. So, the thing I have, it's an ocular motor disorder. They have training for it. You have to go to a specialist who knows how to do the training.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But, insurance does not cover this. So unless you're rich enough to be constantly paying for these very specialized training sessions, yeah.
Shameful.
So I could actually have gotten something that would help my eyes not do that.
This would be a very good level to stock up on extra lives, actually.
Yes,
after
apparently.
we complete it.
Apparently. So yeah, anyways, that's a very long way of saying why I was mildly offended by the eye thing.
Well, I don't blame you.
And, again, as somebody who's had back pain since I was 7, I also don't really like it when people make the joke, "Oh, I'm 30 now, guess my back's gonna be hurting." So,
Great! People my age are already complaining about their 30s.
I'm like, yeah, and it's the system that's messed up. 30-somethings, we should not be having back pain. And, if you're not somebody like me who, had these chronic issues from a young age, for various reasons, you shouldn't be magically having back pain in your 30s. There's something wrong with that.
Yeah.
Because, and I think that's part of the reason why the boomer generation gives us a hard time, because in their generation, they weren't experiencing back pain until their 60s or 70s, which is, like, when it's kind of normal to start getting the aches and pains in the back. Yeah. So I think that's another reason they're like, why are you complaining? You're still so young. But I think it's more a societal issue.
Right. Considering now, not to be too wordy, the boomers are dealing with the trials and tribulations of being in their 70s and 80s.
Right.
So I guess, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't want to see those types of jokes. I don't want to see the millennials treating themselves like they're already, like, old and crotchety.
Yeah, because you're
not.
Yeah.
We're not.
I know.
No.
When my parents... Actually, now that I think of it, when I was a kid, they used to have all those stupid novelty things about, all black and white, like, old this, old that.
Yeah.
And I remember the youngest I saw that they had was when you've reached your 30s.
Uh-huh.
The other milestone thingies that they had was like your 40s, which I saw a lot of that getting bought because
Right.
when I was a child, a lot of my parents turned 40.
Right.
And then there was the 50s and your 60s, and I think the highest they had was the 70s.
Uh-huh.
So I don't remember all the feelings they had about the boomers had when they were turning 30, but yeah, the aches and pains at 30, that also shows how society has worn out
Yeah.
our age group if we are
Yeah.
getting those aches and pains at 30 something.
Yeah, I agree. It's concerning.
Very.
So, I mean, not only do I feel like we need to make sure that, everybody has access to insurance, but I think insurance needs to cover more stuff.
Correct.
Because, and this has been a problem for a while. I mean, probably why a lot of my stuff is chronic is because of how I was treated in the medical system, even being insured as a kid. Through my family's insurance.
Yes.
I suffered ageism on both ends. When I was 7, it was, you probably just pulled a muscle. It'll get better. You'll bounce back. And then in my 30s, it's like, most adults your age who aren't working, it's usually because of back pain. So it's like, so you're not going to do anything when I'm 7 because I'm a resilient kid and my back pain should magically heal. And then when I'm in my 30s, it's so common, you're not going to do anything about it because it's too common? Or it's because at the time I wasn't working, so you weren't gonna help me because I was at that time unemployed and on, insurance given by the government at that time.
I'm going to be very cross if people... I'm going to be very cross if people in our generation start looking in our 80s when we're in our 60s, and that means that our generation aged exactly the same as our grandparents.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah. And then the boomers, like, if they're still around, are like, why are you guys aging like my mom and dad?
Yeah.
And not like me, and then, well...
Because the boomers actually had it pretty well.
Yeah. Didn't you boomers get, like, investment from cradle to grave?
We're able to get your own home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have society cater to you as it catered to our grandparents who lived through depression... Some of them 2 world wars, and...
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. I think it's all the stress.
Yeah.
It's the stress and a lack of a lack of having access to affordable assistance for things like nutrition,
Right.
stress management. Like, you have to go out of your way to look that stuff up yourself. Which is good, you should, but not everybody does, or not everybody has the resources to do that themselves. So.
Right. That's probably why our grandparents were cool with society taking care of people from cradle to grave.
Yeah. I mean, we really should be.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm not apologizing for it. This is completely political.
Yes, it is.
I don't care anymore. If taking care of people is a political issue, then so be it. But I honestly feel like I've said it before and I say it again, I have the controversial opinion that if you are a government entity, it is your duty to take care of your people, regardless of if they're working, regardless of if they're able-bodied or disabled, regardless of age, gender, orientation, race.
It is job number one, honestly.
And that's the problem. Politicians are too busy spending money on things like war and stuff to make them look better. I don't know. Not what they should be spending money on. Mostly war again.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because, you know, I know all the times before I apologized about it, but I'm like, you know what? This is something that actively harms me, so I can't really complain about speaking out about it. I mean, I can't apologize anymore about speaking out about it.
Neither can I, honestly.
So, I will try to be civil, obviously. I'm not going to be rude about it, but yeah.
Right. And you are.
Yeah.
Sometimes more civil than I am.
I know.
But that's,
Right. You're pretty good on here, at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I remember why you stopped using Facebook. You got yourself in trouble on there with people.
Yeah. Especially the people my uncle liked to hang out with.
Right. I mean, hey, I still write happy birthday on your Facebook wall every year, even though you're not using it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I think some of your family members do as well.
Yeah, if only I knew a way to retrieve my password and,
Oh yeah, the actual reason you're not on.
Yeah.
At first it was because of you got yourself in trouble a lot with people. It's okay. It would probably drive you crazy. People are getting really ugly on there now. Even yeah. Oh, I mean, it's gotten much worse.
Yeah.
Even, on posts that are supposed to be supportive of causes, I have seen comments that are the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. One that was quite disgusting. Some by people I consider traitors.
Yes.
People that are in our community who are deciding to ostracize other members of the community and say that they're not part of the community or that they shouldn't be.
So they're stabbing each other in the back.
which is exactly what the people who don't support our community want.
Yes,
Us to do.
it's very bad to allow yourselves to be divided, to be conquered.
Yeah. And as far as I'm concerned, those people, they're the ones who should be kicked out of the community because,
Yep.
and I'm sorry to say that, but if you're going to actively shut others out, to me that is the only way you should, the only thing in my eyes that would make me ever want somebody out of the community
Uh-huh.
is trying to claim that people who belong in the community don't.
Yes. Yes, it is bad to play that game.
Yeah. Gatekeepers. I do not appreciate gatekeepers in any kind of community.
Yes. Yes, it is. Because that's asking for trouble and allowing yourself to be eaten by the
Yep.
snake eating its tail.
Yep. It really broke my heart, and I'll tell you more details about what they posted off camera.
Well, of course.
But
I wouldn't expect you to do it in front of the world. That
yeah,
we're-
off mic in this case. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was just so ugly. I was very furious, and I also wanted to cry at the same time. Because I'm like, you're letting them win by doing, you're letting the enemy win. And also, you know, it's even worse on a post that was supposed to be super supportive. That's why they say on Facebook, never read the comments. There's a reason. I only look because usually posts like that are supposed to be full of supportive people. And I don't know why the moderators of those posts don't delete the hateful people. I don't know why they engage with them and fight with them. They should just delete their posts. I mean, that's what I do. Although in my case, I have somebody who just makes comments that have nothing to do with the original post, so I've just started deleting their comments because they seem to make everything talking about them, and it's not even relevant to what I posted. So it's like, if you want help with something, send a message. Don't comment on a post that has nothing to do with it, you know. These people frustrate me sometimes.
Well, these people frustrate me
And
all of the time.
yeah. And last year I was putting up with it a lot more, but this year I'm like, nah, I'm done. I consider myself a nice person, and so I felt like, oh, if I block them or, you know, delete their comments, then I'm a mean person. But I'm like,
How?
yeah, I know. That's why I like, well, because I'm not hearing them out. But I'm like, well, I'm kind of doing the letting myself be walked all over because I'm nice. So I'm like, I gotta not do that. The people who know me know I'm a nice person. So that's not gonna magically stop just because I have to put boundaries up, you know?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of important to create some boundaries.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you don't, they'll always invade your privacy.
Right. Right. And sometimes it's also a case where I want to help, but sometimes I'm just not mentally in the space. Or I don't know how to help. And it just... It's probably not... I mean, it could be helpful, I guess, to some people to be like, well, I'm sorry you're going through that, and that's usually
Yes.
what I do. But,
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
sometimes I don't know. Sometimes some of the people that I see on Facebook just have lost touch with reality. Some of them. Not a lot of people, but some of them. And, you know, it doesn't help that, you know, a lot of the local stores we go to now mainly use Facebook like as their main social media, so like Facebook and Instagram, and I can't with Instagram. It's kind of frustrating.
Doesn't Facebook own Instagram?
Huh.
I'm asking.
I don't know, but that would explain a lot.
Well,
And make it even more frustrating that most of the stores we do only have those two places.
somebody owns Instagram, or Facebook owns something like it.
I didn't know. I don't know if the Zuckerberg owns the Instagram.
Right. They do own a second one, but I just don't remember what exactly.
It's possible they bought it. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't kept up with all that crap.
Uh-huh.
We're past the 30-minute mark, and I realize you have a bunch of lives. So...
Well, if I complete this level, that'd be awesome.
we're gonna try a few more times to complete it, and if we don't make it, we'll, do something else.
Right.
I mean, you know, end it.
Yeah. We get you. We're not completely off the wall. One of my favorite Michael Jackson songs.
Nah. Yeah. Probably an underappreciated album.
Yeah. It is.
I have not heard that album enough, unfortunately, to remember what Off the Wall sounds like. Tragically. I would have to hear it again tonight. Because that's one I actually don't think I own that album yet. I think that's probably the only Michael Jackson album I don't own yet.
Oh.
Well, that and all the extra stuff they released after he passed. I don't own those either. Alright, well, this is... either way, should be over soon.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, well, we'll see you guys next time.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.